Hello everyone, it's Deviant.fun here. It's been a while since we've done review videos, so sorry about that, been a little bit busy. So today I thought it would be a good idea to pick up this revival series. This is volume 1, You're Among Friends. It is definitely something to be continued because unlike the violent which we posted on Facebook saying that it was a perfect example of how you could create a thin trade paperback and still have a sense of complete story, even though the series is going to continue. This one, no, it's different. It stops abruptly and like a cliffhanger. So this is by Tim Seeley and Mike Norton in the drawings, and the title does reveal a little bit of what's happening here. So there's this rural town. It's always a small town where these things happen, where unexplainably people that were dead start to revive. But unlike other books, zombie books and things like that, in this book, the people wake up, but they seem to be just like they were before. They're not zombies. They're not trying to eat your brains out, but still there's something wrong with them, and there's also this ghostly alien-shaped thing that you can see here. Actually, I think there are multiple of them, but that's to discover more in the volume 2. There are a lot of characters here in the book, but they're well depicted, and you can always, by the face, recognize who they are. This is the chief deputy. This is her daughter Dana. Then he has another daughter, so she has a sister, which is this girl here, M. She's called M. M has got a secret that will be revealed later in the book, and it's a very dark secret. But the first weird things start happening with these revival characters, with these people that were brought back to life. Of course, the city is immediately quarantined because they don't know if it's a virus or if it's something religious-like event. There's a big discussion about it, but they've been quarantined. No one can enter, no one can leave. But we start seeing the first weird aspects. For example, when Dana visits this one of the revived persons, she finds a kitty with teeth on her mouth, and the ground is filled with teeth. Yeah, we see that it's the revival person that's been taking out her teeth, and they just grow back. So we understand that not only did they recover from their death, but they can recover after that. They can recover from wounds and etc. That old lady was getting her teeth growing, and she couldn't use her denture. That's why she was ripping them out. But of course, she was, as you saw by the images, she was lunatic and she commits murder and etc. Meanwhile, M is acting very weird, getting into fights and things like that. M is the one with the secret, right? The sister with the secret. She's getting into fights, and it's not very clear why. And there's also a reporter that you can see here that is looking for more information and to get to get a story that can put the spotlight on her, and she meets this small lady that seems to be more on the religious, occultist part, and she wants to meet her again. So they schedule a post meeting. More without spoiling things. Well, let me see, because we're getting too much into the story. Yeah, I think I'm not going to tell you much more. There will be another character that you don't really understand. We know that he thinks is on the right side, is on the side of good, and is fighting evil, is fighting Satan, and he recognizes someone in the book as being someone who almost killed him before, and he says, I know you, I'm going to make you pay back. And it's very surprising who it is, and we can't understand if this guy is nuts or if he's the real thing, and don't know if we're going to discover that at all, because of some events. So, like I said, the book ends in a cliffhanger, with Dana looking at a record of calls and finding a name that shouldn't be there in that call list, but that is being called a lot of times. So, what did I think about it? Well, it's a very good comic. Like I said, there's a lot of variety in characters, lots of them. So you'll have parallel stories happening, but they all make sense and come together. It's nothing like, it doesn't have those time jumps from 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 years after, that sometimes get comics confusing. That there's none of that here. It's a linear story. There's always something happening, even if it's either a gruesome thing or a mystery thing, some occult stuff. You'll be surprised a lot of times. There will be relationship problems in the family. The sheriff and their daughter, who works for him, right? He's her boss. They have some issues to resolve too, so there's also that drama part. So it's a very rich, very dense comic. Wish there were more like it. Tim Seeley does juggle very, very, very well all these ingredients to put up and come up with a great comic, and very well illustrated by Mike Norton, which did a great work, like I said, in characterizing the characters, characterizing the characters, the faces. They're very expressive and very distinctive. So that's it. A big recommendation, Revival. Keep a look on this. Tim Seeley and Mike Norton. This is from. There's a recommendation by Jeff Lemire. Jeff Lemire loved the book. This is from 2016, the first printing. I don't know if this printing is from 2016. I doubt it. But it's been there for a while. But it's a very, very good read. So if you happen to get your hands on it, go for it, because you'll like it. A noir, rural, horror, mystic, drama mix. If you like any of that, you'll like this. Of course, you can buy it at Deviant.fun.biz, our online shop, and we ship to all Europe. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we post news, photos of the books, because not everyone has the patience to see these videos. So follow us, and we will help you keep yourself updated to what is happening, not only with the store, but in the industry, the comics that are coming out, and etc. So thank you very much for watching, and until the next video, please be happy and safe, and have a lot of excellent reads like this one. Until then, bye bye.